Order the City of Columbiana City Council meeting on this December 2nd, 2025. We will have the invocation by Deanne, then we'll all rise and join in the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag.
Lord, bless those who hold office in the government of our city. Help them to do their work in a spirit of wisdom, kindness, and justice, and to use their authority to serve our citizens faithfully. In your name we pray. Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Deanne, will you call the roll?
Cato,
Here.
Souter,
Here.
DiTilio,
Here.
Liston,
Here.
Graham,
Here.
Banner,
Here.
Noel,
Here.
Willard,
Here.
Hudson,
I'm here if you can hear me.
We can hear you.
Good. Good evening.
You all received a copy of the November 18th, 2025 meeting minutes. Are there any questions or comments regarding the minutes? Hearing none, those minutes will be accepted as submitted. I'm going to announce at this point that at 7:15, one of my two associates on either side of me will alert me to the fact that we will be holding a public hearing at 7:15 to rezone 2.779 acres from C4 intensive and automobile oriented commercial district to R2 medium density residential zoning district PUD planned unit development. We have no communications to read to you tonight, and I'll move the agenda to our reports of commissions and boards. And you have in your packet the Park, Recreation, and Cemetery Board meeting minutes of October 27th, 2025. Any questions or comments on those minutes? Okay. And we have no one requesting to make an appearance tonight to make a presentation. So I'll move to the manager report and ask Lance to give us that report.
Okay, thanks, Mayor. Let's give you an update over the last couple of weeks. Skip and Bryce attended the Chamber of Commerce Connect Columbiana event at Savvy's. Their next Columbiana Connect event will be December 17th at 8 a.m. and let us know if any of you are interested and we'll get you signed up. Since the last meeting, we met, we went out to the school, and the creative entrepreneur class had their first presentation on their project this year. And they're working with Nick DeMilo on his phase 3 development out there. They did a great job on that. They're basically doing the outside courtyard, and they're looking at marketing. They're looking at design, artwork, and recruiting new businesses. So the students put on a really good presentation for us all. Had a PowerPoint with no words on it. They just stood up there and spoke, and we had invited about 40 people, and we were happy to say that the representatives from the county were there. Latonia Village was there, and their superintendent. They brought their superintendent, and also the Lisbon teacher came and brought 12 students, which I thought that was really cool. And they were like 7th and 8th graders. So they got to see, they're actually going through a class right now. They're working with Roberta from RCAP on a project, and they were going to be doing a presentation that next Monday, and they got to see these students do it. So they have Lisbon and Latonia in there. I thought that was really cool that they they came to see the students. So we'll see how that progresses as it goes. The Economic Development Committee met. We'll fill you in out there as things develop. We'll be working on probably maybe the next meeting and a meeting after that. We're gonna go out to bid for mowing for 2026 for some handful of properties that we have done. The chamber held a thank you breakfast for all the volunteers and city employees that work with the Christmas Joy Christmas. So we appreciate that that they did that. The 25th annual Christmas parade was great. We appreciate everyone for visiting Columbiana to celebrate the holiday season with us, and the mayor and his wife lit the Christmas tree for us, so that was very nice. And there was a huge turnout. And thanks to the police department and city staff for trying to make it a safe night. So it's a really, really nice night, and it didn't rain. So that was good. We attended the Youngstown Warren Regional Chambers salute to elected officials, and it was very well attended. The mayor and Bryce and I went to that. Attended the chamber annual meeting that occurred last week. We met with Omega to finalize our application for that walking trail application that we put in. And we also met with the Port Authority last week. We have a business that's looking to expand in the community, and we were trying to provide them some resources. So we'll keep you up to date as that develops. The EMS committee met, and as that develops, we'll bring some information to you. We did meet with, talked about the food truck ordinance and updating that. I believe there's a meeting scheduled this week. We're going to try to finish that up before the next meeting. The school attended the November park board meeting and requested permission to do some work out at the high school softball fields due to safety concerns. So they're going to do some demolition out there, and they intend to replace those and put some new grass and basically install new aluminum stands out there. So at the last meeting, we talked about the Barnes land donation. We do have a second reading tonight on that, and that is just wanted to specify or clarify that. And I've got a script here I'm going to actually read so I get it right. The Barnes land donation change legislation is on the agenda for second reading, and this will certify the zone change to Planning Commission for their consideration. So that's what we're doing tonight. We're doing the second reading so we can certify that to Planning Commission. I think at the last meeting we were a little confused what it was, but so we've got to pass that tonight. Planning Commission will deliberate on the zone change on December 9th. Council will receive that recommendation from Planning Commission, hopefully at the December 16th meeting. Public hearing will be set at the December 16th council meeting for January 20th. If they do recommend the change, then council will have the first reading on January 20th and the second reading on February 3rd. There will be a test at the end of the night.
I should have took notes.
Yeah. Electric department, they worked with a couple other departments to get the lights, the bistro lights, and also the lights along the Main Street ready for the parade. They worked on some residential service revamps and worked on some outlets for the Joy Christmas too. Park and Cemetery, they've been doing leaf removal at the Park and Cemetery. And let's see, the water department, they They completed 22 locates and 6 work orders. They did get and set the new generator at wells 1 and 2. If you recall, we did get a grant to put that in from the EPA last year. We did have a pump go down at well number 4, and we did have a put a new motor in there, and the motors aren't cheap. They're $16,000 a piece. So, but we got that up and running. And then we had a issue at the discharge pipe at one of the wells, but plant staff fixed that. The water plant also assisted in the leaf removal of the citywide leaf removal. And they also helped with the Christmas decorations. And they had to do a flow and pressure test it was near Columbiana boiler. They had to do that. Street department, they've been picking up a lot of leaves, and last 24 hours, they've moved a lot of snow. So,
We should thank Crystal for that, by the way.
oh, really? Oh,
Well,
good.
yeah, because
Oh, yeah,
tonight's the race.
Yeah, she does have a race tonight. There's
Yeah.
like 800 people out in the park running through the park in this weather. And every time she chooses that date, we get either an ice storm or snowstorm.
Exactly. I'll take the snowstorm.
Yeah. And then just want to give another shout out to the police department for the Christmas parade and how smooth it went. So that's all I have.
Thank you, Lance. Is there any questions for Lance? Well, I have 2 quick comments. One is this courtyard that Nick DeMilo is giving to the students to design at its new phase 3. It was really fun to watch what the students have already started to design there. And it's really going to be interesting when that gets done. I think it was very well done, and they did a great job, and I think it was good. And I would just like to mention that it was a lot of fun to light the Christmas tree this year, and we enjoyed it. I would just like to say that every time I say this, I've never seen so many people in Columbiana in my life. That place, was really busy, and the town was packed. And I do want to, recognize our police department, who had to efficiently handle a lot more people than they're used to dealing with. And I had fun standing there by the tree, watching our chief of police try to close off the different lanes. And as soon as you get one closed off, then traffic from the other opening, they kept going around, and he kept working his way around the square to get the streets closed off for the parade. So I appreciate your work, Chief. Did a great job. I got to see that happen, and so we're very fortunate. It was a great event. So just wanted to comment on that. Any other comments anybody has? You all received a copy of the bill list of December 2nd, 2025. Any questions or comments on the bill list? Okay, hearing none, I would at this point entertain a motion to read all ordinances and resolutions by title only.
So moved.
Second.
Motion and second. Deanne, you call the roll?
Cato,
Yes.
Souter,
Yes.
DiTilio,
Yes.
Liston,
Yes.
Graham,
Yes.
Banner,
Yes.
Okay, we're moving to old business. Ordinance number 25-0-3314, second reading. An ordinance approving and adopting the grant funds policy of the city of Columbiana, Ohio.
So moved.
Second.
Motion is second. Any questions on the motion? Deanne, you call the roll?
Souter,
Yes.
DiTilio,
Yes.
Liston,
Yes.
Graham,
Yes.
Banner,
Yes.
Cato.
Yes.
Mr. Graham's mic is red.
That's not
Okay.
technical difficulties.
Come on, Ty.
Speak loud. Project.
It is 7:15 PM. And at this time, we're going to hold a public hearing. I've mentioned this before, but I'll read it again. The purpose of this public hearing is for the public's input on the matter regarding rezoning 2.779 acres from C4 intensive and automobile oriented commercial district to R2 medium density residential zoning district PUD, which stands for Planned Unit Development. Now, at this time, I will look out here to the public. Is there anyone who wants to speak, make any comments regarding this matter? That could include anybody who's online, who's on the Zoom. Or anybody here wishing to comment?
We had rezoned this from residential to C4 and changed the plan, so now it's going back to residential. So it's just returning to where it was.
Okay, good clarification. From the chairman of our planning commission.
This is, sorry, this is, on Park Avenue, right?
Yes,
The KDC
yes,
property.
yes. Any other comments or questions? Hearing none, we will conclude the public hearing regarding the rezoning matter. And we turn to the old business agenda item. Resolution number 25-R-677, second reading. A resolution adopting a cybersecurity program as required of all Ohio political subdivisions by Ohio Revised Code 9.64, effective September 30, 2025.
So moved.
Second.
Motion second. Comments, questions? Deanne, will you call the roll?
DiTilio,
Yes.
Liston,
Yes.
Graham,
Yes.
Banner,
Yes.
Cato,
Yes.
Souter,
Yes.
Resolution number 25-R-678, second reading. A resolution to adopt zoning for a parcel of land recently acquired by the city of Columbiana lying adjacent to Firestone Recreational Park, and to certify such resolution to the Planning Commission of the city of Columbiana for its consideration.
So moved.
Second.
Motion is second. Will you call the roll, please?
Liston,
Yes.
Graham,
Yes.
Banner,
Yes.
Cato,
Yes.
Souter,
Yes.
DiTilio,
Yes.
Moving to new business. Ordinance number 25-0-3315, first reading. An ordinance amending the Columbiana City zoning ordinance, thereby rezoning 2.779 acres, being subject to all legal highways, right-of-ways, and easements, be rezoned from C4 intensive and automobile-oriented commercial district to R2 PUD medium-density residential zoning district.
So moved.
Second.
Motion is second. Any questions? Comments? Deanne, we call the roll?
Graham,
Yes.
Banner,
Yes.
Cato,
Yes.
Souter,
Yes.
DiTilio,
Yes.
Liston,
Yes.
Ordinance number 25-0-3316, first reading. An ordinance amending ordinance number 25-0-3280 to decrease the transfer from the income tax fund, decrease $60,000 to the general fund and $60,000 to the capital improvement fund, all for the payment of current expenses as they may arise.
So moved.
Second.
Motion second. Deanne, will you call the roll?
Banner,
Yes.
Cato,
Yes.
Souter,
Yes.
DiTilio,
Yes.
Liston,
Yes.
Graham,
Yes.
Ordinance number 25-0-3317, first reading. An ordinance amending appropriation ordinance 25-0-3279 by adding to or reducing certain funds, all for the payment of current expenses as they may arise.
So moved.
Second.
Motion is second. Please call the roll.
Cato,
Yes.
Souter,
Yes.
DiTilio,
Yes.
Liston,
Yes.
Graham,
Yes.
Banner,
Yes.
Ordinance number 25-0-3318, first reading. An ordinance transferring up to $142,000 from the general fund, $100,000 to the sewer fund, and $42,000 to the park fund, all for the payment of current expenses as they may arise.
So move.
Second.
Motion is second.
Did have a question on this one. And Kevin, I'm gonna throw this right to you. So how are we doing on the sewer fund? I see we're transferring money there again.
Yeah, this is if we need it. Of course, I'm projecting out for the end of the year.
Right.
Things can change, but the way things lined up, it looks like the sewer fund might need a little bit of this transfer, so that's why it's there. But again, I'm hoping not to get it, but
Okay. I'm sure we'll talk more in the spring.
yeah.
Good question. Any other questions or comments? Deanne, you call the roll?
Souter,
Yes.
DiTilio,
Yes.
Liston,
Yes.
Graham,
Yes.
Banner,
Yes.
Cato,
Yes.
Ordinance number 25-0-3319, first reading. An ordinance to make temporary appropriation for current expenses and other expenditures of the city of Columbiana, state of Ohio, for the first 3 months of the year 2026, ending March 31st, 2026.
So moved. Second.
Motion is second. Deanne, you call the roll?
DiTilio,
Yes.
Liston,
Yes.
Graham,
Yes.
Banner,
Yes.
Cato,
Yes.
Souter,
Yes.
Last but not least, ordinance number 25-0-3320, first reading. An ordinance establishing dates of regularly scheduled council meetings and meetings of boards and commissions for the calendar year 2026 and directing the publishing and posting of this ordinance.
So moved.
Second.
Motion second. Questions, comments? Deanne, you call the roll?
Liston,
Yes.
Graham,
Yes.
Banner,
Yes.
Cato,
Yes.
Souter,
Yes.
DiTilio,
Yes.
Okay, at this juncture in our agenda, we'll give everybody or anybody who wishes to make any comments addressed to council this time to speak. So would anyone like to make any statements or observations? Comments? Okay, it's a quiet crowd. Next, I'd like to ask the council members if any of you would like to make any comments tonight. Wow. Well, I think this is a good timing. This is the way you should have a meeting, 25 minutes. The best kind of meeting.
Yeah.
I'll ask for a motion to adjourn.
So moved.